おはようございます。
おはようございます。日本の皆さん、そして世界の皆様、おはようございます。
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Hi.
Sorry for a little bit behind schedule. We were looking for a fragrance that we were supposed to review, and we can't find it, unfortunately. So sadly, Boho Boco Wet Cherry Liquor is not going to be reviewed today.
エリザベスの香水チャンネルへようこそ。今日はチェリー香水についてお届けします。Oh, could you stop that, please? By the way, 本当はですね、ボホボコのウェットチェリーリカーについてもレビューをしたかったんですけれども、遅れてしまったのはその香水を探していたからなんです。しかし、なかなか見つけることができず、今日はボホボコさんのウェットチェリーリカーはレビューできないということになってしまいました。申し訳ありません。そして遅れた理由です。申し訳ありません。重ねてお詫び申し上げます。そして今日はですね、とても不思議な平日の時間帯にやっているんですけれども、ラファエルが弟のラファエルが今週の半ばにもう帰ってしまうということになり、急遽帰ってしまう予定だったので、急遽このライブを行うことになりました。そしてこちらは私の周囲セバスチャンです。
Hello, hello.
よろしくお願いいたします。はい、ということで始めていきましょう。マリモ59さん、ようこそいらっしゃいました。ニューメンバーですね。マリモ59 is our new member.Welcome to our community.
Welcome to the Elizabeth Noir community.
Yes.
Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you.
I don't think you'll regret it.
Yes.
Several people coming in saying hi.
Hi. マリモさん。
マリモ。
Yes. ポメロさん、Hello.
Hey, Pomelo.
Hi. チェッコリさん、こんにちは。ゆうとママさん、Hello. ゆきゆきさん、Hello. ようこそいらっしゃいました。
We have another member coming in too.
ペルさん、仕事中なのであまり見られませんが、こんにちは。お仕事お忙しい中、来ていただいてありがとうございます。
Hey, Peter-san, how's it going?
Yeah. Very nice of him because he's working right now, but he can't watch it very full entirely, but he's poking his head.
Nice.
Yes.
I like the sneakiness. That's good. There's another person coming in too.
ゆきゆきさん、セバスチャン寂しくなりますね。帰ってしまうのは弟のラファエルの方です。She might thought Sebastian is gone. Sebastian is going to be gone, go back to his place, but Raphael is going to return.
Oh, right. Not me. This is my place. He's leaving. He leaves on Thursday. That's why we're doing the live on a Wednesday for you guys, actually. So we were trying to get one more done while he's here.
Right, exactly.
So.
All right, shall we start?
Absolutely. Are we going in order?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I want to talk about it first.
Go ahead. Yeah, while I'm getting these ready.
ということで、チェリー香水、今日は6個にあるのかな、全部で6つのチェリー香水について話していきます。どれが一番いいのか、どれが一番ベストのチェリー香水なのかということもみんなでディスカッション、議論していけばいいなと考えています。まず最初にロストチェリーを紹介します。ロストチェリーはいわくもう知ってるよっていう方もたくさんいらっしゃると思います。もうチェリー香水のキング中のキング、王様といえばロストチェリーではないでしょうか。これをまず最初にご紹介して、他の香水がどのように類似点を持っているのか、そして相違点を持っているのかということについて、これを基準にするために最初はこちらをご紹介します。このロストチェリー1番目を紹介した後の香水は順に値段が安い方から高い方へ並べてあります。ですので、これを最初以外は全て安い方から高い方へというふうに紹介しますが、このお二人はまだ知りません、そのオーナーは。ですので、さてどうなるのか楽しみです。ということで、shall we start Lost Cherry?
Absolutely. Man, that's a great way to start.
Yes. Lost Cherry is a king fragrance. among cherry fragrances.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I want to start this one first, because we want to set the criteria and we can see the differences among the rest of these and also similarity with the rest of these.
Interesting. Right, because is it safe to say that these may have all been inspired by Lost Cherry?
Not necessarily one of them is actually released before Lost Cherry.
Oh, interesting. The Guerlain, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, baby.
Well, we have to find the lost cherry.
It's lost and it must be found.
We must discover the lost cherry.
Lost Cherry.
All right, I just sprayed Tom Ford's Lost Cherry.
Yes.
I can already smell its deliciousness. So, do you want me to put this here? Like,
Sure. Yes. Here. So yeah,
oh, there's the
people can
cap.
see. People can see.
all right, so this is number 1, Tom Ford Lost Cherry.
Thank you. Sorry about the water. I will stop the water.
I don't think they can hear it.
I think so.
There's a switch on it. Okay.
This smells like maraschino cherries.
Maraschino, I
Yeah.
totally disagree. Actually, now that you say that, maybe a little bit. I think it's more like pie filling, like cherry pie filling. It's more like sour and boozy, right?
No, I get maraschino cherries. Like they've been
Soaked in syrup for a long period of time. Oh, cherry pie is soaked for a long period of time because it's canned.
When I think of cherry pie, I think of like crust, like bakery.
Well, no, but the filling, like haven't you ever smelled just the filling?
Just the filling?
Yeah.
I mean, just the filling kind of is like maraschino cherries.
Oh my gosh, no, it's not.
This one doesn't taste like, or it doesn't smell as aged as like a pie filling would be. You know how like pie filling is soft?
Yeah.
This smells hard.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. To me, this smells like if you would eat it, it would like melt in your mouth.
Yeah, I could see that.
And when I think of maraschino cherries, I think of like pale red cherry, like pale, like very light colored, not dark.
Right.
This one I get like a dark cherry.
Right.
Plus the almond note in here is really nice as well, bitter almond.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So do you two get a lot of booziness from it?
Yes.
Yeah, it smells alcoholic.
Oh, okay. I could see it too, but for me the booziness, it's not like
maybe like a cherry liqueur.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what it is actually.
チェリーリキュールの香りがすると言ってますね。ラファエルはどちらかというとまだ固形のマラシのチェリーを思い出すって言うんですが、セバスチャンはどちらかというとチェリーパイのフィリング、チェリーのパイの中身のジェリーのところですね。パイの中に入っているレイヤリングですね。あれを思い出すと言ってます。しかし2人ともやはりブージーネスっていうのはお酒っぽいって意味です。お酒っぽいのを感じるようです。Yeah.
I love this fragrance.
I think it's definitely smooth.
Smooth, yeah, definitely. Very smooth. Well-rounded, silky, velvety.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely has a texture to it. Would you guys agree?
Yeah,
Smooth texture.
Smooth texture.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
Is this what it looks like in the bottle? It's like blood.
no,
No.
it's actually probably like clear.
Yes.
I was gonna say that's interesting.
Okay.
So
I feel like this is very beautiful fragrance and well done cherry liqueur. チェリーリキュールの香りです。とても美しくまとまっていると思います。特にデートナイトなどに向いている雰囲気がしますね。他のチェリーと比べたらわかると思うんですけれども、ロストチェリーはかなりロマンチックなニュアンスを私の鼻には帯びて感じ取れます。Very mature cherry, adult-like cherry. I don't see like a teenager rocking this, or kids can wear this. It doesn't smell like a Bath and Body Works cherry, nor very casual, light-hearted first date fragrance. It's more romantic for my nose.
I think it would be inappropriate for a younger person to wear this.
No, yeah.
I think it's sexy. I think it's very sexy. I think it's romantic.
It's thick.
It's very thick.
It is thick.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see if somebody's wearing this to office environment, this person have somebody he or she's interested.
Right. I think this fragrance certainly can have intention behind it.
Yes. Yeah, beautiful fragrance.
Yes.
It's very Tom Ford like, very thick, as you said, very strong character.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like red leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
I
Like,
can see
like
that.
a blood red, like the color of your hat, but leather.
Like maroon leather.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Not like clown shoes red leather.
Right. Not
Like-
Andy Warhol red.
Like supercar red leather, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Like maroon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand. I don't know if anybody has seen my favorite fragrances video. What was it, like top 3 for men or something like that? Was it top 3 for men?
I forgot about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I made a video a while ago for her channel, and this was included in there. I absolutely love Lost Cherry.
Yes.
I think it's very intoxicating, and I think that like I wear this sometimes, you know, for myself. I just wear it sometimes to bed, things like that. I really like the bitter almond and the dance that this fragrance does in your nose.
Right. もしセバスチャンのメンズフレグランストップ5かトップ3の動画を以前見たことがない方はぜひ遡ってこのライブが終わった後に彼の意見について興味ある方はぜひその動画もご覧になっていただけると嬉しいです。Okay, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely. Here while I'm doing this and getting ready, there's several comments actually.
All right.
I think we left off here on the.
Okay, I need to. Where's the other pen, by the way? There are 2 pens.
Also,
right there.
red licorice.
Red licorice, interesting.
Yeah.
2 pens?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's the other
there was
pen right there.
another pen before. Nice find. Thank you. Thank you, Ralph. You're a treasure hunter. Here we go.
I put 1 on there.
I have found the lost
Oh,
cherry.
you're right. Sorry about that.
I'm
here we
putting the numbers on.
Okay. Next one. What shall we do next one?
I think in order, right?
Oh, right. That's right. Next one
Or
is...
do you want to do an order, or should we do the Sammy Andreas?
Actually, I want to do in order because this
okay.
order is organized in a certain way.
Okay, sounds good.
次にご紹介するのは ZARA のチェリースムージーです。Here we go.
Cherry smoothie? Okay, sounds good.
2022.
Yes! こちらの香水は2022年に発売されている香水です。Shall we go to the... Oh, before we go, we haven't even revealed the notes.
Oh, the notes of Lost
Lost
Cherry.
Cherry. ごめんなさい。ちょっ
The
と引
Lost
き戻し
Cherry
て、
notes.
ロストチェリーのノートについて明らかにしていきます。トップノートはビターアーモンド、リキュール、ブラックチェリー。リキュール means liquor。
Right.
ミドルノートは酸味のあるチェリー、プラム、トルコローズ、ジャスミンサンバック。ベースノートはトンカビーン、バニラ、シナモン、ペルーバルサム、ベンゾイン、サンダルウッド、クローブ、シダー、パチュリ、ベチバーです。
Clove, interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say there were 2 types of cherry in there? Or just 1 type of cherry?
One type of cherry.
1 cherry, okay.
Yeah. Actually, it says 2 types of cherry. It's sour cherry and black cherry.
Interesting.
Very interesting. And made by Louise Turner.
Oh, yes, yeah. I like her.
ルイス・ターナーさんはですね、私たちが大好きな調香師の一人ですね。ルイス・ターナー is one of our favorite perfumers.
Perfumers, yeah. Yeah, we like a lot of the stuff that she does.
Yes.
So she also did Blanche Bête by Liquids Imagineers.
ブランシュベッド、リキッド・イマジナリーから出ている白い獣という香水もまた彼女によって制作されています。
Right, so are we moving on to this?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right, great. So now is Cherry Smoothie from ZARA.
Yes. So this is the standard. So we can always compare
That's the
with
bar,
this one.
yeah.
Yes, this is the bar. You like it or dislike it, or you like it. It's sweeter or not sweet or bitter.
Okay.
Yes.
Cherry smoothie.
Smoothie. Is
Cherry
this smooth
smoothie.
or not?
Let's see if it's a smoothie or
It's
not a
such-
smoothie.
It's such a simple name. You know, it's not like trying too hard.
チェリースムージー。ZARA のチェリースムージーに行きます。
It does smell like a
Okay.
cherry smoothie. It smells like a popsicle almost, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'd get like an icy smoothie.
I was gonna say,
not
yeah,
like
it is.
not like one of those milky smoothies you get at Jamba Juice or something. You know, has like it's like
Maybe
creaminess.
like a cherry lollipop.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. I can see a cherry lollipop. Interesting. It's certainly more artificial smelling than the Lost Cherry.
Okay.
You know, it smells like cherry flavor instead of like actual cherries.
Yeah, if Lost Cherry was like a dark maroon red, this one's like a bright,
Childish red.
yeah,
Yeah.
scarlet, not scarlet,
Candy red. Candy
Yeah.
apple red.
like that heart red.
Yeah.
Heart red.
Heart.
Yes. ラファエル曰く、さっきのロストチェリーがマルーンっていうのはこの濃い赤色ですね。このようなシンクに近いでしょうか。紅、なんかシンクですね。紅、すごく濃い赤だとすると、この、なんていうんです。チェリースムージー、ZARAのチェリースムージーは絵文字の赤色、絵文字のハートの赤色のようにもうちょっと明るくてポップな感じと言ってます。Yeah. あとはですね、人工的なチェリーだと2人とも言ってますね。I agree. When I first wore this, it was very persistent and it turned into more artificial and glowing and it gave me headache.
I was just about to say it's a little bit sickly, I think.
Yeah.
And I think there's some kind of like spiciness in here, like cinnamon or something. But what's happening now is that like candy cherry flavor that I would associate with like a popsicle, for example, is disappearing quickly, and this is turning into more of like a waxy candle scent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like I feel like I'm smelling a Yankee candle.
Yeah.
Yankee Candle, and there is like a spice note in there, like cinnamony.
Yeah, no,
zing.
it reminds me of like the seasonal, you know, like autumn candles that have spice in it. And yeah, it's just like the opening was pretty nice. It was fun and playful, but I'm not enjoying the dry down as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if worn too long, it might give either the wearer or the people around the wearer a headache or something.
Yeah. ヤンキーキャンドルというキャンドル、ろうそくですね。お家でよく焚いている方も多いと思うんですけれども、アメリカ人の家庭では。それのチェリーフレグランスですね。それのチェリーの香り、さくらんぼの香りみたいな香りがする。もしあれにこんな感じの香りがあっても驚かないと言ってます。セバスチャン。あとはスパイスのような香りもすると言ってますね。私も同様にそのようなヤンキーキャンドルもしくはもうちょっと安いのを言うとグレード。I feel like it's glade for me. It's very unpleasant for me. At least personal opinion. I know some people like this and pop and fun at the same time. Maybe because my nose is sensitive. This gives a vibe of something you want to eliminate odor. So,
like a bathroom spray. Yeah.
So I probably use this for bathroom afterwards.
Yeah, the spiciness in it is also artificial smelling, and I think that's what kind of makes it smell that way.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think it smells very like candly or air freshener-esque. I see that hello Elena, asks, does it smell cheap?
Yes.
I think it does, yeah. Like I said, the opening was really playful. If it was just the opening and it just stayed that way the whole time, so perhaps somebody's skin makes it do that because it's very different on skin. But the opening was very playful. It was kind of reminiscent of childhood and like cherry popsicles, things like that. But the dry down, yeah, it smells kind of artificial and cheap.
Yeah.
Dare I say something you would get in like Walgreens or something,
Right.
you know, sadly. So I just wish that it held on to that like playfulness at the beginning. Then it would be a much better fragrance in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it no longer smells like a cherry smoothie or a cherry popsicle. It smells like a cheap candle.
The first opening was very fun. Yeah. All right, shall we go to the comment? Sebastian, is that the comment?
So I think we left off here. Yeah.
Okay. ゆきゆきさん、セバスチャン寂しくなりますねという答えに対して、ラファエルですよね。だからセバスチャン悲しむかとおっしゃってますが、なるほど。She told Raphael's leaving. That's why you're gonna become sad.
Oh yeah, I am going to be sad.
I think I misread the context.
Oh, I see.
So she's explaining it. Could you go up again?
Yes.
Yes. And 一条さん、こんにちは。楽しみにしています。Hi, I was looking forward to this live.
Oh,
Welcome.
Hello. It's always good to have you.
Okay. ケリーさん、
Yeah.
前回同様、西海岸午後5時開始のライブにはニューヨークから参加しやすいです。I'm so happy. Kelly lives in New York.
That's right.
That's why this time is easier for her or him to join the live.
Right, yeah, the last time as well, she was able to join.
Right.
He or she, yeah.
Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy you're here, Kelly-san. Okay.
This one's next.
Okay. Yuki-san, I read it.
Okay.
Yuki-san also said she loves Lost Cherry. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you can, if it's, just because translation is very tough. So if you'd like to just reply in Japanese, that's fine. Or if it's something you think we'd be interested in, just let us know. But otherwise, you can just, reply in Japanese. Because I know that translating all this must be very difficult, like on the spot. So please, if it helps you.
Thank you. 翻訳は結構ですね、体力と気力といろいろエナジーがいるのでですね、これからはもし2人への質問ではない限り、ほぼ日本語でいきたいと思います。コメントに関しては。もしですね、英語でご質問やコメントができるのが大丈夫な方がいましたら、それでも全然私たちは構いませんというより、むしろ2人が読みやすくなりますので、先ほどの何さんでした？先ほどのね、who asked question in English?
Elena.
Elena エレナさんにすぐにね、セバスチャンに返信していましたが、あのようにパッと2人が即時で返信することも可能になりますので、私だけではなくて。ですので、もし英語で間違っても全く問題ありませんので、このチャンネルは香水チャンネルで、ね、英語を正しくしゃべる会や英語チャンネルではありませんので、もしですよ、もし見てくださっているあなたが気軽に質問したいということであれば、2人とももう質問ウェルカムですので、ぜひコメント書き残していってください。Alright。今さん、こんにちは。よかった、間に合った。ようこそ、今さん。嬉しいです。はい、今さん。ペルさん、チェリーはロストチェリーとボデイシア、The Victorious のボデイシアスがお気に入りです。Bodacious. How do you try Bodacious? Pearson likes Lost Cherry and Bodacia, the Victorious Bodacious.
I've only tried Bodacious one time in Paris.
Yeah.
In what's the store called?
Javoy.
Oh, I didn't try it there. I tried it where I was trying they had like all the Bodacious and those little snake bottles. Little snake bottles. It was the big department store. I forgot.
Lafayette. Gary Lafayette.
No, it was the one with the
Planton.
Anyway, it was in Paris.
Target.
No, it wasn't Target.
Target is very fun.
No, but I smelled it only one time in Paris. I before I comment on it, I like to experience a little more. but Lost Cherry, absolutely. I love Lost Cherry. So I'll have to try Bodacious next time I see it.
Yes. パリで一回ね、このボデイシアの香水、チェリーの香水試したんですけれども、またお肌にまとったり何回も試したりしないと僕の意見は言えないな。だけれどもロストチェリーが好きですとは言ってますね。はい。ゆきゆきさん、楽しい企画をありがとうございます。こちらこそコメントいただきありがとうございます。どしどしこれからもコメントしていってください。Alright. ルノさん、おはようございます。ルノさん、Good morning.
おはようございます。
ゆきゆきさん、これをつけた女性をどう感じますか？ゆきゆきさん is interested what you guys think about the women wearing this fragrance? ゆきゆきさん、are you talking about this fragrance? チェリースムージーをつけた女性のことをお話ししているのでしょうか？それともロストチェリーをつけた女性もしくは男性のこと人を想定しているのでしょうか？わかりませんね。書き込んでくれるともうちょっとわかりやすく聞けるかな。What do you think about it? If, for example, if this is the case.
I mean, from like an attraction standpoint, is that I'm assuming that's what she's asking for, like a male perspective of a female wearing this. I think it's fine. I don't think it's a statement piece. You know, I don't think that it's has a lot of intention behind it or is very head turning or anything like that. You know, I kind of think that the overall impression from us is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't want to speak for you, but that it has a very playful opening, and unfortunately the dry down, it kind of just loses us from there. So I will say that this thing it's really strong. So when she was wearing it, it was really noticeable in the air. Not in the best way necessarily. It was just really strong. So just be careful, I suppose, when you wear this one.
Okay.
So it smells very candle-like.
Okay. What do you think?
I agree.
Nice. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay, Raphael agrees.
Right.
Okay, so this fragrance, チェリースムージーをつけてる女性はまあいいんじゃないかな。だけどベストな香り方ではないと言ってますね。ものすごいキャンドルの匂いがして、香水をつけてるなとはわかるけれども、それが魅力的に映るかと聞かれるとそれは別の話だとセバスチャンは言ってますね。はい、日本ではね、こんな感じのキャンドルはなかなか売られてないんじゃないかな。だけどアメリカに来るとこういう感じのキャンドルは至るところで手に入りやすいと思いますので、もうこれを私も嗅いだ瞬間、なんていうんですか、キャンドルで満ち溢れた充満している閉塞感のある顔お部屋を思い出してしまって、これは多分アメリカ人は馴染みのある香りじゃないかなと思いました。はい。ということで、はい、次。
Alright, I think this guy next.
Beautiful name. 海と風と月さん。Oh my god, that's a beautiful name. Her name is Ocean, Wind and Moon.
Oh, nice, nice.
おはようございます。通勤の電車の中で拝見しております。いってらっしゃい。She's on her way
to work.
いってらっしゃい。頑張って。
頑張ってください。
I'm shy.
I'm shy.
And this individual.
You're doing wonderful. You're doing wonderful. Okay. 今さん、ロストチェリー大好き。久々にまといたくなりました。ぜひまとってください。季節はいつが合うんだろう What season it goes with?
Which one? Lost Cherry?
Lost Cherry?
Lost Cherry, I think
fall.
winter.
Yeah, fall, winter, and you could even delve into spring. I think for summer it's a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
For summer it's just too. This feels like a dark night fragrance.
Yeah, totally.
Like not lively.
Yeah.
It's like jazz.
It is jazzy, yes.
Jazzy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good description.
It's not like summer rock and roll. It's like
no, it's not summer rock and roll.
Some winter slow, subtle jazz.
Right. Right.
It kind of smells like what a cello, or not a cello, a bass cello sounds like.
That's nice. Yeah, as far as a sound.
Contrabass, like contrabass,
Well,
bigger cello.
Like jazz. What is jazz bass? What do they
Yeah,
call
like
it?
the stand-up with the
Like
finger plucking bass.
Finger brick. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
I can totally see that. Yeah. All right.
Where we at?
Yuki-san was also interested in the season. Now we answer. That's great. Emma-san, はい。はい。ルノさん、最近発売されたんですね。知らなかった。最近発売されたんですよね。チェリースムージーは。Yuki-さん、私はデート夕方から夜の時によく使用しています。猫酢にもたまに。ギンギン太郎さん、こんにちは。Hi! Welcome! ギンギン太郎さん、エリナさん。Hey! Does it smell cheap? We already answered. ルノさん、色の例えがわかりやすい。Oh, your analogy associated with color made him understand better and easier. So thanks for that.
Nice,
yes,
nice.
Very nice.
Synesthesia.
Yes, nicely done.
Synesthesia, yeah.
Okay. もうすぐ職場に着いてしまうので、また帰宅するときに拝見します。毎回とても楽しみにしております。いってらっしゃい。Good luck and you will have a great day.
いってらっしゃい。頑張ってください。
はい、チェッコリさん。最初の頃のセバスチャンとラファエルのストレートな表現が楽しくてお腹かいかいて笑ってしまいました。You guys' description was so funny and humorous, so she always laughed out loud. that made her stomach ache.
Nice.
Yuki-san wears Lost Cherry. Oh, Lost Cherry. She was interested in Lost Cherry, and we explained that. So probably it's fine. It's fine. We already answered that. Yutamama-san. Okay, we can already. Can you read?
Sweet incense.
Excuse me for the question. Ooh, so that actually gives me an idea. Maybe we'll do an incense live at some point.
Incense.
It might be a lot of fun. I personally love incense fragrances. They're very calming and comforting. Off the top of my head, very, very sweet incense. Maybe two. There's Autumn and Amber from Merchant of Venice. It's like a spicy sweetness. Would you agree? Do you think that's sweet to your nose?
Sweet, yes.
Sweet, yeah. So maybe Autumn and Amber from Merchant of Venice, and maybe Christian Louboutin's Louis Prince. Yeah. That is more ambery, but it's also like smoky incensey as well. So check out those two off the top of my head. But that's a fun idea. Maybe we'll do an incense live at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
Or maybe closer to fall, winter, actually, because that typically is when you wear incense fragrances.
Right. Incense. Wow.
Do you think he means incense, like the word, or just the smell?
The smell.
Okay.
In this context, I think they're talking about a very, very sweet.
I was just curious. I was just making sure because it seems like they translated it. So.
Gotcha.
まずですね、インセンスってお線香のことですよね。インセンスはですね、アメリカのインセンスとヨーロッパのインセンス、もしくは他のちょっとね、ギリシャっぽい宗教のインセンスと、もしくは日本でいうインセンスがちょっと違ってくるんですね、お線香の香りが。だけれども、セバスチャンが今提案していたものとしては、オットマン・アンバー、ベニスの商人という香水の会社が出しているオットマン・アンバー、もしくはクリスチャン・ルブタンの、ルビプリンスという香水を推してましたね。お線香の香りって東洋と西洋で本当に違ってくるので、ここも面白い点だなと思います。The incense smell in Western culture and Eastern culture means different.
That's
In
true.
my experience,
That's
they
true.
use totally different fragrance for cleansing the air.
That's very true.
Holy vibe. So for me, it's very subjective. What do you mean by incense? Does it mean mean temple, or you mean in like Japan, or you mean church,
Like
Catholic
church,
church, or Greek temple?
Right, like frankincense versus like Palo Santo being burnt or something, or
Right.
Yeah. No, that's a very good point as well.
Yeah.
I think incense is diverse. It's one of those ingredients that has a lot of different approaches.
Right. And you told Mama-san, never apologize. Your English, pardon my broken English.
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't need
yeah.
to apologize yet.
No worries, no worries.
That's just a common phrase on the internet. People say like,
Yeah.
sorry for bad English, sorry for bad
No worries, no worries.
Spanish or whatever.
Even if you guys want to use Translate or something and just paste it in, that's totally fine. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
Whatever you guys
英
have
語
to
に
say.
関しては謝らなくても全く問題ありません。素晴らしいです。チャレンジしていること自体が素晴らしい。
No judgment here.
Right.
So yeah, we have
Hi, thank you. Ocean,
Yeah.
Wind, and the Moon Sound. Thank you.
yes.
Elena-san, I just have to say that I love how you
Talk about fragrances. Your descriptions are always to the point. I trust your ratings. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Elena.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate that. I mean, we do our best, you know. We just try to talk about fragrances in a straightforward and honest way. So
アーリーさん、セバスチャンイケメン、セバスチャンイズハンサム。見えますか、ここに。キラキラの星が。
thank you.
ケリーさん。Yes, to the incense perfume review live.
Yes, I agree with you. I'm actually excited about that too.
Yeah.
The Catholic churches, right? Those are very
very different.
calming smells. I also like Eastern. Like Eastern, I like temple incenses and things like that used in other religions. Like at oh man, what are they called? The shrines in the home.
Shrine of the home.
In the home. In your home.
Butsudan?
Butsudan, like Butsudan, and you know, like in Japan and stuff like that. I really I basically I enjoy incense from both sides of the world. So okay, so we'll pause. Let's
Okay,
get
we
back
have
to
to
Cherry.
go.
We can talk about incense. That's a
Yes,
different live.
yes,
That's a different live.
yes.
So
Shall we
we're
go?
back to Cherry now.
Fruity seduction.
Can you hand me that other pen, please?
Oh, here. I'm sorry. Here we go.
No worries.
We have that.
I'm just numbering these.
I'm meditating.
All right, let's keep that for the incense one. Cherry's all about fun and romance.
Fun and romance.
All right, so we have
And eating.
Sammy Andreas, Fruity Seduction. So that's this guy right here.
フルーティーセダクションサミーアンドラスというインディ香水の会社が出しているチェリーフレグランスです。
Yeah, this is actually intended to be a dupe, right, of
Right.
Lost Cherry.
彼らの香水はほぼコピー品が多いですね。これもロストチェリーのコピーとして出されています。あまりコピーはレビューしたくないんですけれども、もしかするというかかなりの確率でロストチェリーのコピー品、似ている香水を知りたいという方が多いですので、今回は例外として持ってきました。Here we go. Let's
What's
see
this?
what you think about fruity seduction.
Why does it
Are you
smell?
seductive?
Why does it smell like fruit? Honestly, I get more cornucopia vibes from this.
Like a mixture of fruit?
Yeah, but more like spiciness.
Interesting. Honestly, I
Like
get a little
things-
bit of like plasticky-ness from this.
Yeah, I can see
Plasticky
it.
vibes.
You know how like you have a cornucopia and there's like the balls and then the wicker balls and then
Yeah.
like the chips.
Like
you
the
know?
potpourri.
Potpourri, that's
Oh,
what I meant to
yeah.
say. Potpourri.
ポプリ。ポプリみたいな匂い
Yeah,
があっ
I
て
can see potpourri.
プラスチックっぽい匂いもするってますね。
Yeah, I think it just smells like I can see the intent to try to copy Lost Cherry, but it's just not working. You know, it's just
I
like,
see no intent to copy Lost Cherry.
It's
It
like,
smells entirely different to me.
yeah,
OK。
yeah.
セバスチャンは頑張っている、ロストチェリー頑張っているのは分かるって言ってますね。ラファエルはもう全然違うみたいな違う香りがすると言ってます。
Well, I say that because it does have like a little bit of booziness to it, and it's obviously you got a dominant cherry note in there.
Yeah.
I just don't think that they're pulling it off very well.
No.
Strange.
What makes it strange? Why do you think it's a little strange?
It just doesn't.
For me, it smells synthetic.
It smells like rushed.
Yeah,
Mm.
that I agree. Yeah. 急いで作られたような香りがするってラファエルが今つぶやいてました。私も同感です。かなり急いで作られた感じの匂いがしますね。全然深みがないからなんかおかしいですけれども、複雑ではない。かなりシンプルで、急いで作りました。チェリーの酒の匂いですっていう感じです。
What's the seam on the bottle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Mass
mean,
manufactured.
it's an indie house. It's you know.
It's cool though. Like this is probably the most unique bottle technically that we've had.
That's true. Technically,
I mean, technically, like seriously. Like,
Right, because it is so simple.
Right.
Small. The stem is as tall as the base.
It's very amateur. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unique because of the shoddiness of it. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not a lot to say about this one. For me, I do see the intention to copy Lost Cherry because I get cherry and like booze, but I just don't think it's done well. Lost Cherry is so smooth and well composed, and you know the way that Lost Cherry wears on your skin, you'll get like a bit of the strength and projection in the beginning, but then it kind of dissipates over time, and you just get whiffs of it throughout the day. You'll just be sitting there just typing or something, and it just kind of comes up to your nose and says hello.
Yeah.
Briefly, and that's what I like about Lost Cherry. I think it's just really, really well done. One of our favorite perfumers, Louise Turner. This one, I mean, if you're on a budget, I believe it's only like $20 or something like that. So if you're on a budget,
Yeah. This is $30. 30 milliliter, $30.
Yeah, one thing I will say is that I think that this one is probably just as artificial smelling as cherry smoothie, but it's less offensive. Like it's not going to give me a headache. Is the way that I feel currently. Like I could tolerate this more than cherry smoothie.
I think cherry smoothie is definitely more of a traditional perfume. This one is just like. This one's like especially synthetic for me.
I see.
Again, it smells rushed. It smells like those knockoff Netflix movies of like, you know,
like Sharknado 3 or something.
Yeah. It smells like that.
It smells like Sharknado 3. No, I understand what you're saying though. I get it.
It smells like it was like made in India.
Or like the fake designer handbag market.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically that's what ZARA is. They just copy a bunch of the big brands' ideas and sell them for
Well,
cheaper.
at least ZARA, it seems like ZARA is somewhat established, and then this is like small business.
Right, that's like some guy in his bedroom made that.
Right.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah, cherry smoothie definitely has some funding behind it because ZARA is a large company, whereas this is indie. It's definitely.
I will say I agree. I think it's less offensive than cherry smoothie. Just because, but I don't think it's like intentional. I think it's just the notes are just so weak.
Yeah,
The ingredients are so weak.
Possible.
That it's like accidentally inoffensive.
Yeah, possibly.
Accidentally offensive is a funny word, but I can agree. Yeah. I like definitely this one smelling around me than cherry smoothie because it doesn't ring my head.
Right.
フルーティーセダクションの方が私はZARAのチェリースムージーよりは好きです。なぜかというと、チェリースムージーよりはこちらの方が頭痛がしない。もうちょっと、なんていうんですかね、フラットっていうんですか、なイメージだからです。ですが、急いで作られた点に関しては、否めないという印象です。
Did you say flat?
Flat, yeah, flat. For me, it lays very flat. That's why it's not ringing my head, and it's so simple. It's like
right.
You know
It's almost like you rub like vanilla extract, or like put vanilla extract in the bowl. You know, like I feel like that's what you do.
Right, with like a couple drops of cherry.
Cherry smell, and that's it. Here we go.
It is very two-dimensional. It doesn't have a lot of depth.
No.
So.
No, you know what you're getting. This
Right.
Okay.
So.
All right. Shall we go
it's,
to the?
You know, on the bright side, it's kind of like innocent. You know, it's just like.
True.
Yeah.
novel. Again, like if you're on a budget, it's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it isn't offensive. You know?
Right.
Agreed.
値段がね、30ドル、30ミリリットルで30ドルですので、もし予算が限られている方に関しては、とてもいいオプションの一つではないかなと考えられます。Shall we go to the notes?
Sure. Let's see the notes.
フルーティーセダクションのノート、トップノートはチェリー、アーモンド、リキュール。ミドルノートはチェリー、ベースノートはサンダルウッド、シダー、シナモン、ベチバ、トンカビーンです。
Tonka bean. Interesting, because on the back of the bottle it actually says plum. There's plum right there. So, but yeah, see, cherry, almond, liquor. I mean, that's all Lost Cherry. I feel like they're really trying to dupe Lost Cherry and capitalize off of its success.
Right. I didn't show the bottle, did I?
I think I did, but not close up. Not up close.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So,
I didn't go to the cherry smoothie note. チェリースムージーのノートを言い忘れたので、そちらも言っておきます。トップノートはチェリー、アーモンド、プラム。ミドルノートはペルーバルサム、ヘリオトープ、ハゼラン。ベースノートはバニラとトンカビーンです。Okay, I finished here. Third, we are perfect.
Wait, so this one, the notes on this one sound exactly like the notes on this one.
pretty, yeah, similar.
Because they are trying to copy each.
Right,
Trying
ZARA.
to actually copy lost cherry. That's why it sounds similar.
Yeah, cherry smoothie was also, I believe, intended as a copy of.
Yeah.
Or maybe because ZARA will never say, "Hey, we were doing that," but you know, it was. I think the community overall agreed that it was trying to do Lost
That's
Cherry.
surprising because to me it smells nothing like Lost Cherry.
I agree. No, cherry smoothie is so far off.
It almost smells like it's trying to do its own thing. That's what I thought it was just doing. You know,
Right.
I thought it was just like its own kind of cherry perfume.
Yeah, cherry smoothie is so far from Lost Cherry.
I understand where you come from. The reason why is because this ZARA, for example, probably wanting the same customer, the big majority of customer who likes Lost Cherry. That's why they list the note, even if they don't think they don't actually put it.
Would you say? Yeah, I was gonna say. Would you say they're just trying to like sell the bottle, you know? So it's almost like they're just putting their own notes in and then mixing it and then making their own fragrance and just selling the bottle because it looks like Lost Cherry as opposed to smelling close to it.
Potentially.
Maybe.
I can't deny it. That's very possible, isn't it?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how companies list their ingredients. I do know that information is withheld for sure.
It's like they're selling the label kind of thing.
Maybe
so.
So
Because once they sell it, they sell it.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, that's a really good point, though. Yeah, we can, keep that idea in our head and observe these mass markets.
Right.
What's going on there?
Okay, so the next one
Next one
is by one of our favorite houses, Guerlain. Guerlain is such a great house. They have a lot of really wonderful fragrances. Pretty safe house to buy from. Give me just a minute. I'm going to dress our needy dog in the background. Here, would you mind spraying this?
Sure, I can spray.
He's whining.
No, you don't.
Number four, right? Okay.
Which one is this?
Black Perfect or Perfecto by La Petite Robe Noire Guerlain. 4番目の香水はラ・プティット・ローブ・ノワール・ブラック・パーフェクト。言いづらいですね、日本語で。ラ・プティット・ローブ・ノワール・ブラック・パーフェクト。50ml で$60ですね。これはサクスフィッシュというアメリカの大きな高級デパート店での価格です。はい。This perfume is the only perfume actually released before Lost Cherry. So this is not copy. But I wanted to know how close they are because this is very... I don't want to say anything. I don't want to plant any ideas in your in you guys.
You.
I'm sorry.
Black.
Oh, you didn't spray it. Here. You want me to get it? Spray it off to the side.
Here we go.
Make them close together.
When was Black Perfecto released? 2017?
2017.
That might be the same year when Black Panther was released.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was.
No, he's being a dork.
I'm not. No, seriously. I think it was the same year.
Oh, okay.
I just think that's a funny coincidence.
ロストチェリーが2018年にリリースされたのに比べて、こちらのラ・プティット・ローブ・ノワール・ブラック・パーフェクトは2017年にリリースされている香水です。ですので、こちらはコピーではありません。
Whoa,
Can I
this.
show the bottle?
I don't know what you were saying before, but this, for me, smells nothing like Lost Cherry. Like, I barely get any cherry in this, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is powdery.
Yeah, I
It's
get
more
like,
powdery, maybe more bathroomy, like eau de toilette.
Yeah.
do you think it's like soapy?
Yeah, I was gonna say so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's like
Indeed.
bubbly, like bubble bath or something like that. You know, it's like soapy,
Bubble baths.
effervescent, slightly, a little bitter too. I think it has like a little bitterness.
Probably from the soap.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm not getting a lot of cherry. There's cherry in this?
Yes.
I do. I can see the cherry notes.
Interesting.
I think that's what makes it dark.
I don't think that the cherry is in the forefront of the fragrance. I don't think like it's a cherry bomb. You know, I wouldn't call it a cherry
It's
bomb.
not. It's nothing like the last three we had.
Yeah, it's not
really
like
all cherry.
exactly. The last three were all cherry. This one is like more of a soapy, musky, powdery, clean smelling fragrance.
I also get like a nuttiness. Like
Yes.
very
Yes.
deep into it.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
It has almond. このですね、全3社に比べるとこちらのゲランはかなりクリーンでムスク用で、しかも石鹸のような清潔感があると2人とも言ってますね。パウダリーで前のチェリーが前面に出ている香水とはまた違った様相だと観察しています。私もその通りだと思います。はい。Very likable in my opinion, especially in Japan.
Yeah.
I feel like this is very polite.
It's very clean.
Yes, very clean.
Very clean. I think it's a pretty safe fragrance. I'm not getting any cherry like at all. Maybe it comes out more on the skin. But I really just, maybe it's like the cherry's like floating off of the boat, like the foamed bubbles. You know what I mean? Like bath foam. Like maybe the cherry's kind of like evaporating off of that. But it's...
I can smell the cherry more, I think, than you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, to my nose.
セバスチャンはチェリーの匂いがあまり嗅ぎ取れないと言ってますが、ラファエルはチェリーの匂いはやっぱりすると言ってます。
It's like on the same level as where the nuttiness is, I think. I think it's like a nutty cherry base, and then it's the top notes are like foamy, soapy bitterness.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. And that's the most dominant part of the fragrance is like the foamy, bubbly bathiness. It's nice. It's not a bad fragrance. I guess I'm just a little... So I suppose my reaction is because I was just expecting more cherry like the last ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely not a cherry bomb. It's just a nice, clean, bathy fragrance. It's nice.
Very nice. Yes.
I'm
Do
curious.
you guys like it, or do you like this?
I like it. I don't love it.
I like it. Yeah, I think it's a safe fragrance. I think it's pretty versatile. I think you'll just smell clean.
Also, I think it's kind of like it's kind of deep. It's not shallow or simple, or it isn't like cherry smoothie or
Yeah.
beloved fruity seduction.
Beloved fruity seduction.
I like how you say it. Okay.
It's definitely more of like it's a confident perfume, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I like it. Not love it, but I like it. I think it's just a good smell.
Right. Okay. I like it a lot. This one because it's very effortlessly elegant.
Mhm.
Very, there is a little hint of playfulness as cherry or almond, but at the same time, it's not trying hard to achieve her agenda.
Yeah, that's true.
So I like it.
It's not pretentious,
No. It's so.
which is kind of weird because I think the bottle is a little pretentious.
Black.
The cursive,
Yeah, swirly features.
nice little ionic column architecture.
Yes.
Doric columns. Actually, no, that's ionic columns.
Yeah. This bottle is definitely a little darker than actual smell. Yeah. All right. You like? Okay. I'm glad you guys like it.
Yeah, I like it.
And I tend to agree with the analysis
Maybe
on
the bottle is
fragrance
like
notes.
the night sky, and the perfume inside is like the stars.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Whatever you say.
Why not? Why?
No, maybe.
It's a brighter smell. It's a
Yeah,
fizzy, light, twinkly.
That's true. I mean, even the bottle and the name, like Robin Noir. You would expect a darker fragrance, but this is very bright.
Or like
I get
maybe a chocolatey, smooth fragrance.
Right,
This is
right.
Like, yeah, it's playful.
it's very bubbly. I
Yeah.
get like white or light yellow, pastel yellow when I smell this.
Yeah.
Let's see the notes.
Let's see the
Yeah.
notes. Okay. Top note, sour cherry, almond, black tea. Middle note,
Ooh, black tea.
rose, licorice. Base note, leather, tonka bean, patchouli, black musk.
Did you say rose licorice?
Rose, comma,
Oh,
licorice.
that was interesting.
Interesting. Based off of all those notes that you just listed, I feel like I should love this. I really
smell-
like it.
I
like
can smell the
licorice.
licorice barely.
I can't smell the licorice.
It adds to the It's not. It's like licorice is more of like a eucalyptus type of smell. Like it affects It affects the nose physically. I can't talk. I'm just gonna try.
Phil's having speech problems.
It also
difficulties.
messes with your brain.
No, yeah. That's interesting. I feel like I should love it, Maybe it's different on the skin. Maybe. I'll have to wear it a little bit.
It kind of looks like your hat.
Yeah.
Same color.
Yeah, black and white.
セバスチャンの帽子と似ているってそうね。ブラックペルフェクトはロストチェリーとは今まで嗅いだ中で一番かけ離れている香水ということが伺えます。はい、ということで5番目に行く前に Are we gonna go through the
Yeah, not too many. I think did we read this one already?
ゆきゆきさん、セバスチャンはですね、アーリーさん、確かにイケメンでとても優しい雰囲気、セバスチャンのことに述べていますね。でも香水の評価はストレートでギャップが面白い。セバスチャンはとても正直ですので、はい。信頼が受けます。私はそういうところが好きなんです。M さん、Nice to meet you all. I'm looking at with my cherry perfumes.
Nice. Which cherry perfumes are you smelling with us?
Yes, M さん。
Yeah, we'd love to know. Oh, Hiromi, thank you so much.
Oh my God.
You're so kind,
so
always.
Giving.
Yeah.
I know. Hiromi-san is always helping us and always giving. I think she even gives us a tip and to make timestamp for us.
Yeah. 本当にありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much, Hiromi-san.
応援してくださってサポートもありがとうございます。お時間も大変でしょう。タイムスタンプ作るのね。
M-san. Yeah, if you're okay with it, list the perfumes that you're smelling at. We would love to know.
Yes.
Forrest is looking this way. Yeah, he was being a little baby. He was crying a little bit too much, so I had to go say, "Hey, lay down, lay down."
Yeah.
But M-san also says, "Did you know the eau de cologne called Cherry and Almond, sold by Lauderay, was said to be similar to Lost Cherry? If you know, please tell us your impression of this perfume."
Lauderay is a macaron shop in Paris, right? Lauderay.
Oh, you're right.
Lauderay, the famous one.
Interesting.
We ate there 26 flavors.
Yeah, we ordered the big box.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious. I'm gonna look that up because I wonder like when it came out and I'm curious. I'm just curious of the history behind that particular fragrance. Thank you, M-san, for letting us know.
Yes, I love to.
I like macaroons.
Oh,
Macarons, yeah.
Oh,
Macarons. Macaroon is like the crunchy burnt sugar cookie.
Yeah, I like macaroons.
What about macarons?
What are macaroons?
The little sandwiches.
Those are macaroons.
Those are macarons. Yo, all right. Macaron debate.
マカロンに関してディベートが発生していますが、ひろみさん、こちらこそいつもありがとうございます。とても残念ですが、これから予定がありますので、後ほど動画拝見させていただきます。顔を出してくださっただけでもとてもありがたいです。いってらっしゃい。素敵な一日をお過ごしください、ひろみさん。Alright. ひろみさん has to go
It's in
outside.
macaron versus macaron.
Versus macaroon.
Shall we go? マカロン
No.
マカロンに関してすごい議論が勃発しています。Okay, shall we go to cherry punk? Cherry
Yes.
punk?
All right, we'll get into this later because you're
Macaroon.
entirely wrong. Macaroon is a drop cookie made using shredded coconut.
Alright, I'm going to proceed.
All right. Cherry punk.
Macaroon.
Punk.
Rafael and I will argue later.
Alright, number 5 is Room 1015のチェリーパンクです。
Cherry punk.
チェリーパンクですね。50ml で$95となっております。Nice. I'm glad you showed the bottle.
Okay. There we go.
Look at this.
It looks like a puzzle piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like art.
but it's also like
Marbled.
marbled. Yeah.
This is a fun house, by the way. Room 1015. They have some interesting fragrances.
Yeah.
Aside from cherry punk, I also like sweet leaf a lot and sonic flower.
Sonic flower. Yeah, Sonic flower is a good one.
That's a good name. I like that.
Sonic name.
I think that's
Sonic
flower. Sonic.
That's enough.
Yes.
Do we put? Oh yeah, 5.
もしチェリールーム15の香水がお好きな方は AFF アンダースコアノワール10で
AFF10 underscore noir. AFF10 underscore noir.
Right, AFF10 アンダースコアノワールで 10% オフになります。彼らのサイトに行くと
Definitely dark and leathery.
Leathery, nice.
Sophisticated. Reminds me of like the inside of a shop in a mall, like a store, like a shoe store, but like a nice one.
Okay.
Maybe like the inside of a really nice car, like a
Maserati or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I've said the good things about it, but I will say one bad thing. It reminds me very strongly of cherry cough spray.
Oh, interesting. Like the antiseptic that you spray in the back of your throat. I could see that.
Yeah.
I think I was just about to say, I think the leathery note in this, and it's a good job picking up on that because it definitely has leather. But I think it's more like a suede or an Alcantara leather. You know, like the leather with the texture, the soft, fuzzy leather.
Yeah.
Like footrest or something.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like it.
I have one.
There you go.
I have.
Here, if you smell all three at the same time.
Switching. Oh my god, you guys are goofballs. All right.
Oh, Pomelo-san, thank you so much. Thank you.
Pomelo-san, thank you so much.
We always appreciate your support and encouragement, always. You're very,
Yes.
very kind to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you.
support. Pomelo-san is always good to us.
I love Pomelo-san. Seriously. I love Pomelo-san.
Rafael has affection towards you.
Oh.
For me, it's drying down now. I feel like it's getting a little less cough syrupy. I think the leather's more leathery now. What do you think, Raph? I'm curious of what you think.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's darker. When it was bright, it was like vibrant and neon and like pulsating. And that was more cough syrupy to me because it was more bitter and strong and sharp.
Okay.
But now it's smoothened out, and now it's more of like a dark blacky, leathery.
Yeah. How about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I like cherry punk. 私はチェリーパンクかなり好きです。ロストチェリーがたまにね、重くなるときといっても、ロストチェリーは肌の上ですごくロマンチックになるんで大好きなんですけれども、お酒の香りが入っていますので、たまにお酒の気分にはなれないとき、お酒の香りを気分でもないときに、でもチェリーのロマンティックさや遊び心を楽しみたいときにチェリーパンクは重宝します。こちらの香りはですね、ロストチェリーよりも重くなりすぎず、かといってレザーノートが入っていますので、すごい、なんていうんでしょうね、軽めのボディスプレーとも取られないので、私はチェリーパンクはすごくいい香水だと思っています。Right. Sometimes I struggle with boozy note in Lost Cherry. Depends on the day, depends on mood.
Okay.
So whenever I want to feel playful and I want to feel cherry and deliciousness, but not necessarily in a boozy vibe, I go with this one.
Okay.
It's not too playful because it has leather in it. It's still grounded. It has a little luxury.
It reminds me of like Ferraris.
Ferrari boy. Oh.
Yeah, no, I agree. Luxurious
That's a
cars.
big compliment for them. Kudos for them. Yeah, that's great.
I was gonna say this reminds me of Lost Cherry's bad girl sister. You know, like
That's
Lost
good,
Cherry.
yeah, that's good.
Lost Cherry's like romantic and also kind of sexy. You know, it's very romantic and sensual. And this is like I don't follow the rules type of a
Rebellious.
And it's rebellious. And this girl definitely owns a spike bracelet. You know, so
It's a little bit hot topicy, but it's definitely still sophisticated.
it's sophisticated, yeah.
And dare I say, it's like in terms of sophistication, it's almost matched, I think, with Lost Cherry.
Yeah. I would say maybe the one hit, at least from what you said, is like the initial cough syrupiness of it. But once it once it settles down, I think it's really well done.
Yeah.
It's blended well in the mid and the dry down. I feel like the leather's really nice. It really reminds me. I think a Ferrari is a great example, or Maserati. Just any.
It's
type
like
of
fast and dangerous and panthery. And
do you think reckless?
Bracelety. Yeah, reckless.
Reckless, yeah.
Angry.
Yeah.
Bad bitch.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can totally see that. Yeah.
Right.
This girl is fun to hang out.
Right.
Go to adventure
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah, that's the adventure time.
Yes. ロストチェリーがもしね、ロマンチックでセクシーで、なんていうの、エレガント、なんかハイクラス、ハイソなお嬢様だとしたら、
Smooth, gentle. Lost Cherry, right?
Yes. And this one is a bad sister in a good way.
Yeah.
すごく反骨性、これはそのロストチェリーの反骨精神を持った妹だって言ってますね。このなんていうスパイクのブレスレット、スパイクのついたブレスレットをつけて、このフェラーリとかマゼラティに乗っているような感じで、しかもすごい速くて危険で楽しい感じのシスターですね。シスター、妹さんです。こちらはロストチェリーの。もうちょっとロックンロールっぽい感じのイメージです。ロストチェリーに比べると。もうちょっとヤンキーじゃないけど、なんていうのかな。
No, I don't think.
Not Yankee, more sophisticated. Sophisticated,
Like maybe
elegant.
like Taylor Swift or something.
I think Taylor Swift is a poser. I think more like Angelina Jolie or something like that.
Nah, she's too old for this.
Well, no, but like young Angelina Jolie.
Oh.
Well, no, like she's a bad girl, like Hollywood bad girl. type of thing, you know.
Well, when I think of Angelina Jolie now, I think of like old
with adopted children.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And like C-section.
Right, but not Taylor Swift. I feel like Taylor Swift's like a poser. You know? Maybe Miley Cyrus.
Maybe.
You know,
but Miley Cyrus, I get like no red vibes from Miley.
I get like green vibes. Like
no, I get like white/black vibes.
Oh, okay. Trying to think of a bad
This reminds me of Harley Quinn by
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Harley Quinn. Yeah.
Harley Quinn. Yeah. That's a good one.
And or Cameo in Japan.
Cameo.
ケミオさん、私が思い出す方としてはハーリー・クイーンですね。マルゴ・ロビーが演じているハーリー・クイーン、ジョーカーの彼女ですね。もしくは日本でいうとケミオさんを思い出す香りです。楽しい感じのね、エッジのある、反骨精神があるような。
Right. I have no idea who that is, but yeah.
I just typed in goth.
Oh my gosh, goth girl red.
This is very fun.
Yeah.
反骨精神があってちょっとなんていうんですかね、エッジで怒っている感じがするんだけれども、バイブとしては。だけれどもリッチ、ハイソなバイブは、ハイソな雰囲気はもう隠せないという感じのイメージですね。Great! I'm glad you guys liked it.
No, that was nice. That was a nice. I'll say cherry punk is refreshing to me because I feel like Lost Cherry, and there was like a cherry. There was a cherry, like a trend, you know, and everybody was trying to do like the sweet, boozy, sexy cherry. And I think cherry punk is like, I'm gonna do cherry my way. You know, like, and I like it. I like it because of that. You know, like they did cherry, but they took their own approach.
Yeah, this definitely does not feel like a mimic of Lost Cherry at all.
Right, exactly. And I feel like a lot of cherry fragrances are leaning in the same direction for a while there. And cherry punk is a nice, refreshing smack in the face to like refresh your palate for cherry. I like cherry punk.
Yes.
It's very nice.
Don't forget to use my code.
Yeah. We'll put it in the description so you guys can so you guys can use it.
Okay. 2020年に発売されているようです。トップノートはチェリー、サフラン、四川胡椒、なんかシチュワンペッパー。
Okay.
ミドルノートはミモザ、バイオレット、ジャスミン。ベースノートはレザー、トンカビーン、パチュリです。
Yeah, interesting. The leather and the saffron, I think, is what kind of makes it like Alcantara.
Yeah.
Kind of. You know, it's like a soft leather.
Yeah. レザー、レザーと言っても、この硬いレザーじゃなくて、車の中に入っているアルカンテッロっていうレザー、優しいテキスチャー、優しい食感のあるふわふわとしたレザーですね。あれを思い出すそうです。はい。Cool.
No, that was a great one. I like that.
And guess what? Cherry, Lost Cherry by Tom Ford costs 50 milliliter, $390, right? And this cherry punk costs 50 milliliter, $95.
Wow.
It's like a quarter price.
Wow.
Over the price.
I think cherry punk is very well priced. I think that
I could see this being like the same price as Lost Cherry.
Yeah, maybe slightly less, like $250 range, but high end still,
yes.
You know. So $95 for a 50 mil that's pretty nice.
Yeah. 50ミリリットルで95ドルということは、チェリー、ロストチェリーの4分の1の値段ですね。2人とももう絶対ロストチェリーに近い価格、もしくは250ドルぐらいでは感じられる。チェリーパンクはそれぐらいの価値はあると言ってます。
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad you guys like it that much.
Yes, absolutely. So, and room 1015, the brand that makes cherry punk, also has a discovery kit. So you can order their kit if you're interested, and you can smell all other fragrances, which I recommend. I think it's a fun house.
Yeah,
I think it's a fun house. Yeah.
Fun house.
Fun house. You pay room 1015はです。ディスカバリーキットも出していますので、コードでそれを購入することも可能です。はい。
All right, so we can take a quick break for some comments real quick.
Okay.
So we have.
Let's see.
Right here,
Macaroon.
Ladra and Macaron was selling a cosmetic line. Now it's discontinued. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to see if one of our friends has it to smell. That's interesting. Yeah, thank you, M-san, for letting us know. And then this
Thank
one's
you, M-san.
This one's all you.
そうさん。 3×46 参加できて嬉しいです。エリザベスの丁寧な解説がとても分かりやすくてありがたいです。チェリーパンクとても気になっているんですが、古いゲラの香水で香るトンカビーンが少し苦手です。チェリーパンクにトンカビーンが入っているようですが、どう香るでしょうか。また、チェリーパンクは日本で大人の女性がつけているとどう感じるでしょうか。Let's see, what do you think about cherry punk for lady a little mature side?But at the same time, she's not good at the powderiness of old Guerlain Tonka bean. Do you think a matured lady can rock this off?
I think
it's geared towards younger people.
I think it's geared towards younger, but I mean, if
You can.
if you're confident,
Yeah.
I think you could.
You want to have the, I rock this, I deserve this.
Cherry punk, you have to wear with confidence, for it to have that effect. So I think if you're a confident woman, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. 大人女性でも着こなせると言ってますね。ただし、自信を持って着こなしてくださいというそういうことです。ラファエルがね、もうちょっとね、若めの層にターゲットが置かれてるんじゃないかなと言ってましたが、私もそう思います。ですが、もうね、大人女性でもこの気合とこの輝いたバイブを持っていると、こういう香水はそれをね、楽しいバイブを広げていくと思うので、全く問題ないと思います。年齢関係なく楽しんでほしいなと考えています。はい。
Yeah, so cherry punk bottle is cute. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, the bottles are all like that. They're just color coordinated with the marbled caps, so they're pretty nice bottles. Pomelo-san, thank you so much again for your kind super sticker.
Thank you so much.
M-san.
ルームデリ15は日本でもノーズショップさんでお試しできますよ。ノーズショップ has it, so you can try there too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. You can try it. Try it at No Shop if you're in Tokyo, and then you can decide that way.
チェリーパンクはウェイトでしか試してないので今度試してみます。ペルさん wants to try cherry punk on his skin next time.
Yeah. Always good to try on the skin before you buy. I totally agree. Support that.
Some says cherry flavored Coke, and I definitely agree.
Cherry flavored Coke. I could see that. I could see the cherry flavored Coke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that the leather for me comes out a lot more, so I can't really resonate with the Coke.
I will say that it has like the cherry Coke flavor, but it's not advertised like a cherry flavored Coke.
Right. It doesn't remind you of cherry Coke. You see what you're saying as far as the cherry flavor in cherry Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit muted, but still very good.
Right. Yeah. That's a good analysis there, Amazon. Cherry punk, I want to go try it. Yeah, definitely try it. It's a fun fragrance.
日本語と英語の両方の香水レビューは希少。ありがとうございます。努力が伝わって嬉しいです。結構大変だけど、こうやって気づいて応援してくださっている方がいるからこそ、応援してくださっている皆さんがいるからこそのできることです。本当にありがとうございます。
Right. Yeah, it's not easy.
トムさん、OK。似てた。それがこのチャンネルの魅力ですね。That's the charm of this. Oh, that's so sweet. Such of you, ポメロさん。Nite-san said it's rare to do perfume review in Japanese and English, and Pomero-san agreed with that by commenting, "That's the charm of this channel."
Oh, thank you.
Very sweet. Very kind, compassionate.
Yeah.
気合ありがとうございます。頑張ります。できる限り。できなかったらちょっと見えなくなります。はい、そうですね。そうなんですよ。ウェットチェリーリッカーなんですけれども、ウェットチェリーリッカーのね、サンプルが見つからないんですよ。だからね、本当に申し訳ないんですが、割愛させていただきます。ですが、ウェットチェリーリッカーは以前に動画を作って、詳細に比較してありますので、ぜひもっと知りたいという方は、そちらの以前の動画をこのライブが終わってからご覧になってくださると嬉しいです。
Right, I will say, just quickly, from what I can remember about wet cherry liquor, I think it's the closest to Lost Cherry with a slightly different vibe. I think there's more focus on the liquor aspect and wasn't it like nutty or something?
Woody.
Woody.
Like
it was
woody.
woody. That's
Yes.
right. That's right. It was woody.
Yes.
So just a couple notes. We don't have it, unfortunately, to smell, but only from memory. It's definitely much more punchy with the booze, and it's woody. So it's different in that way, but the almond and the cherry are very close to Lost Cherry. So
Great memory. Thank you for sharing.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hopefully that was useful in some way.
Yes, totally.
Okay, so here we're on the final fragrance of the afternoon/morning.
Indecent Cherry, number 6.
Indecent Cherry. So this will be, let's see if this is kind of like a little play on cherry punk, you know, because I feel like this house is trying to do the same thing, like the rebel vibes, rock and roll attitude. This is a house called Born to Stand Out. I think it's Korean, right?
Korean,
It's a
yes.
Korean house, yeah.
韓国のブランドで Boon to be stand out という香水のブランドです。こちらも、ね、最近発売された2022年に発売された香水で、調香師はフロリアン・ガロさんですね。あまり有名ではないんじゃないかな。無邪気でワイルドによったチェリーというコンセプトだそうです。こちらのね、Born to Stand Out のインスタグラムに行ってみると分かるんですけれども、かなりすごいバイブがしている会社ですね。こちらが今日紹介するチェリー香水の中でロストチェリーを除いて最も高い香水です。
Ooh, this one is strong. This one reminds me more of maraschino cherries.
No, it reminds me of something else. Ah, I almost have it.
What do you think?
It has some kind of cooling effect on my nose.
I totally agree.
It's like a fizzy bubbles.
It reminds me of like maybe like God, it reminds me of like some kind of red gummy of some sort.
Red gum,
gum.
like candy-ish,
Yeah,
but specifically a type
and
of
it's
gummy.
not. I don't think it's cherry flavored. The gummy I'm talking about.
Interesting.
The candy.
This kind of reminds me of like some kind of like kid shampoo.
I can see that a little bit. I think it's too dark noted and intense to be a kid
Possible.
shampoo.
Okay.
This doesn't look
God, there's a flavor that this reminds me of, and it's like exactly like that. It's like
grape.
grape.
Yeah, I'm asking you. I'm trying to refresh the memory.
No.
To me, this is kind of, I mean, only because I know the branding. I know the branding of this house, and they're trying to go for the same thing, like the rebel, rock and roll. Cherry Punk is so much more well-rounded with its message and its intention.
Yeah,
This is
it's
unclear.
like Cherry Punk has better directing than
Yeah.
this one, like much better directing.
Yeah, that's well said. This is like someone who is trying to make a rebellious fragrance but has never lived the life.
See, I don't get that at all. I don't get rebellion at all. This one's more tasty, in my opinion.
Well, no, that's why I said it's only because I know the branding of this particular house.
Mhm.
Like, I know what their intention is. Like, it's called Indecent Cherry.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
just
Like-
coming in with a fresh mind, I wouldn't really get any of that vibe. You know?
Right,
They
I agree.
They may be trying to brand it that way, maybe to make more sales, but from what I smell, it seems like that's not at all what they're intending.
Right, I agree from you. From just like, if I just blind smelled this, I wouldn't think rebel at all, you know,
Yeah.
or any type of like naughtiness or whatever. Some other fragrances in the lineup are like not safe for work,
Yeah.
dirty rice, you know, like
This
that's the whole
does
brand.
have depth to it though. Like I don't think it's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's relatively linear, actually.
Linear? Yeah, I agree with that linear part. For me, it smells like some kind of boba milk tea and the flavor with strawberry and cherry and pink.
Fruits.
And also the store has neon sign like a
It's
pop culture, K-pop type of vibe.
It's changing to a strawberry smell to me, like a light strawberry Hello Kitty kind of smell.
Yes.
Hello Kitty is a good way to
Yes.
describe it. That kind of like energy.
Right.
I
It's
like
not
your
sophisticated.
I like your K-pop reference too. I feel like that could be here as well.
Yeah.
Now this I got syrupy cherries from. Like
Yeah.
number 6. When I first smelled it, it was like syrupy cherry / like cherry gummy type flavor and taste.
I could see the
And then
gummy.
it dissipated into more strawberry, lighter pink notes.
I could see the gummy aspect. It was a bit like gelatinous,
Gelatinous.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was some thickness to it.
Good way to say that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's more light and strawberry, but it has like that cherry bitter note in there still. But it's not like the rest of the cherry body, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
It's like the cherry skin.
Yeah. I said boba tea, but it's not. I didn't make a boba literary tea. It's more like a drink that is sold in boba tea place, but they sell like a cherry, strawberry flavored
Teas or something, yeah.
something like that. But those kind of vibe, I don't see like this is like a high class or elegant or anything. It's fun and yeah, poppy.
It definitely, I still think it has some sophistication. Like,
Okay.
not sophistication, but like it has some effort put into it.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like
agree.
it's,
I agree.
it's in its own tier, I think, separate from Black Perfecto, Cherry
Yeah.
Punk, and Tom Ford. This is like one tier below that, and then like 3 tiers, and then there's Fruity Seduction, Cherry Sweet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I can picture that very clearly. Yeah.
I agree with you that there was effort. You know, like they were trying here. You know, it's not just some quickly put together thing. I think they were trying, but didn't succeed, in my opinion.
Very honest, and I appreciate you guys' honesty.
Yeah.
そうだね。
For me, I think if somebody's looking for just like a straightforward, like fruity cherry fragrance, this might be a good
I
option.
will say, yeah, it's like pretty straightforward cherry. Like I don't really get many other. Maybe that's why it's linear to you guys, is that I don't really get much other than that. Like even the strawberry can be disguised as the cherry,
Right.
If you're not really focusing on
Yeah.
Forest in the
Yeah.
background.
Forest is there.
It's like,
it. It looks like the Black Perfecto.
he wants to come out and join the party.
Yes. Okay. I like it. If I'm asked if I like it or not, I like it. What do you guys think? You
I think it's-
can wear it
I like it.
yourself?
I like it.
You like it? Oh, okay,
Mhm.
good.
I don't love it. I just like it.
Yeah. I would give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, in this batch, I would say it's a little bit disappointing because there was effort there, and I was hoping for something, but it just
Now,
didn't hit
is
it
this
for
the
me.
price? 185.
185.
185.
Yeah, 185.
I think that's
something.
overpriced.
Overpriced.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
Agreed.
Like Cherry Punk and Lost Cherry are definitely like higher priced, I think.
Right.
compared to This might be like a $60 bottle.
Right.
$60. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
I don't
I
agree.
think it
Yeah.
makes sense.
agreed. I think if 50 mils was $60 or $50, something like that, basically $1 per mil, then it's worth it. But I don't think it justifies the price. I think it was it's relatively linear. It does,
It's like B tier.
yeah. It's B rated.
B rated, maybe creeping into A.
Yeah, I like what you said about better directing. I feel like if it was like a movie, for example, you know, Cherry Punk has better directing and better,
Honestly, like
better
I think
performance
Cherry
as well.
Punk is phenomenal in
Yeah.
terms of its directing. Like
Yeah.
it seems like it achieved exactly what it wanted to achieve
Right.
in terms of like its branding and its idea and stuff.
I agree. Actually, I agree with you. I think Cherry Punk kind of deserves the gold star for Rebellion, and this one is like a poser.
Yeah, it's a little mixed, but I think it's just like,
Yeah.
it's just cherry, you know. It's
Right.
just,
Right. Yep. Just linear, straightforward cherry.
cherry, deep red, gelatinous, not caramelized, syrupy cherry.
Yes,
Right.
syrupy, yeah.
Syrupy. It is syrupy.
Yeah. Very
Definitely
syrupy. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
what are the notes in this one?
Yeah. ノートはですね、ノートに行く前にこちらの香りはですね、2人が言ってたのは 50ml で$185は高すぎるということです。ボーントゥビースタンドアウト、インディーセントチェリーという名前の香水なんですけれども、これはもうロストチェリーやチェリーパンクよりはランクが下、1個下になってしまう。チェリースムージーよりは上だけれども、この値段を見るとあまり良くないね。$60ぐらいなら理解できると言ってましたね。はい。ということでノートに行ってみましょう。The notes. Top notes are cherry, almond, saffron. Middle notes sour cherry, strawberry, Bulgarian rose, mimosa. Base notes vanilla, benzoin, musk, amber, patchouli. Vanilla, right. Probably that made this very sweet and probably edible, almost drinkable.
Yeah, you guys guessed the strawberry well. That was good.
Strawberry, it's very.
I just thought it was like cheap cherry, but it actually was strawberry.
Strawberry is a synthetic note.
Right.
So you say synthetic, and that is correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was
nicely done. All right, shall we catch up the comment and we can pick our top 3 favorite.
What about 2?
2, okay.
Because there's what, 6?
We can do top 3. Worth discussing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sure.
Why not? Yes,
sure.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it seems difficult to verbalize. Yes, it was actually. I think you could tell by our silence there at the beginning. We were really doing a lot of processing, trying to figure out how to describe it.
I think to simplify it for me, it started out as a dark candy flavor, dark candy cherry flavor, and then it lightened up into a more like inoffensive pinkish strawberry flavor as it dried, I think.
Right.
So it started out deep and intense, and then it lightened up.
Right. Yeah, for me, I'm still having difficulty verbalizing it. It's pretty straightforward for me. BDK Parfums Rouge Smoking, yeah, is a cherry fragrance. I know it's also one of cherry perfumes. The top is fruity, but it has vanilla in it, so you can feel the rounded sweetness. Yeah, Rouge Smoking is a bit too sweet for me for the what I'm looking for in a cherry fragrance. I really like airiness of like Lost Cherry, for example. Although several people would argue that that's very sweet as well. So BDK is a nice house, so I like several of their offerings. So yeah, thank you for sharing, M-san.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we pick our
top 3? Yes.
Top 3. I already have mine actually.
これだからトップ3を選びたいと思います。Go ahead if you are already decided. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Do you know already?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll do the ranking. Okay, yeah. All right. So I have 3 fragrances, but it's not 1, 2, 3 as far as ranking. I have 2 that are tied for number 1, and then I have a second place. So the ones that are tied for number 1 are Lost Cherry and Cherry Punk. I feel like that was pretty obvious. The reason is because they're 2 different fragrances that are done really, really well. I think these are 2 kings in the cherry space. And then my second place, or my third selection, is Black Perfecto. Wait, is Black Perfecto the name of the fragrance? Or is it like, okay.
Black Perfecto by La Petite Robe Noire.
Noir Guerlain. Ah, okay. So this, I'm actually getting more almonds in this now. But it's a very different almond. It's not like a cool almond. It's like a roasted almond. It's very nutty. Still very clean, soapy for me, it's very different than the other two, but I don't think that in the cherry conversation that this, could even compete with these two. So that's why it's second place, because I think it's really well done. So yeah, those are my three that I choose.
Yeah.
After you?
After you?
Oh, okay. Next guest.
My number one is drum roll. Cherry Punk.
I knew that.
Yeah, is my number one. I can understand why Lost Cherry, which is spoilers, my number two, is appreciated. It definitely smells more expensive, I think, than Cherry Punk. But I feel like Cherry Punk was given limited resources and it nailed it. It's like a low budget movie with really good writing and like focus.
Like Call Me by Your Name or like Florida Project or something like that.
Yeah.
Napoleon's Dynamite.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so funny.
Or like like a drama. Whereas Lost Cherry might be like a really good James Bond movie or something. It definitely. I feel like they're on par, but since Lost Cherry is more expensive, like they had more to work with, so I have to give it to Cherry Punk. I think that's really commendable that they nailed it with such an affordable fragrance.
Yeah, it's a super fair and professional opinion. Yeah, I agree.
And also I just like the vibe of Cherry Punk more than Lost Cherry. I think Lost Cherry is a little bit pretentious, but it's understandable because it is more expensive and has that whole vibe going for it. Whereas Cherry Punk is like they're trying to kind of nail a controversial persona, which is like the rock star bad girl, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that more in Cherry Punk.
Right.
Yeah.
And my number 4 is also Black Perfecto.
You mean your number 3?
I'm sorry, number 3.
Yeah.
It's just
number
Black Perfecto. I agree with Sebastian. I think it's not as cherry. There's like a cherry note in there, but this cherry is not the focus.
Right.
But it's just a good fragrance. I think it has layers to it, and I'd say it's pretty inoffensive. It's interesting. It's like a weird combination of things that kind of works.
Are you getting the nuttiness now? Like that I was talking about? Like it's more like a roasted almond?
I kind of smelled the nuttiness right away, actually.
Oh, interesting. Okay, gotcha.
And it smells the same, surprisingly.
Okay.
It hasn't developed as much.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Sorry. Go
My
ahead.
number 4 is, what is it?
Indecent Cherry.
Indecent Cherry. 5 is 3, which is Fruity Seduction, and then 6 is
Cherry Smoothie.
Cherry
Last place is Cherry Smoothie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even rank those, to be honest.
Well, yeah.
Well, I get that. Cherry smoothie to be the last. It's actually last for me too. It gives me a lot of
Cherry Smoothie is at the bottom of the barrel for me as well.
Although S tier bottle design, Fruity Seduction. My favorite bottle design of all of these so far. I would love to see like the world's best perfume sold in this bottle. Just that would be so awesome. Just like the level of humility there would be amazing.
My god.
All right, students, I have a feeling yours will be similar. What are yours?
Mine is very similar too. Thank you so much for sharing your rankings. My first number 1 is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. I can see why people love this, and it's changed the flow of the perfume trend. And commendably, it deserves so because it perfectly expressed the romanticism and fruity note. Fruity sometimes come off like a very cheap for me, but this is very romantic. So I like this one very much. トム・フォードのロストチェリーが私のランキングナンバー1です。この今日レビューした6つの中では最もロマンチックでセクシーでフルーティーなのに安っぽくならずにとても洗練されたバイブを持っているということでとても素敵な香りだなと思います。フルーティーな香水ってね、結構ちょっとガーリー、どちらかというと遊び心のある女の子っぽい感じになってしまうんですけれども、こちらはどちら男女兼用ですごく なんていうんですか、大人のバイブを保っているという点で素晴らしい香水だと思います。一つ難点を挙げるとすると、やっぱり値段ですね。この値段でこのクオリティはちょっと高いなって思います。One weakness of this fragrance is definitely the price. This is way too overpriced in my opinion.
Yep.
But I can't deny the quality and the popularity because of the content in it.
Right.
Number 2、2番目の香水、2位はブラックパルフェクト、ペルフェクトです。こちらの香水はものすごいつけやすいというところが私はとても気に入っています。それにですね、すごい頑張ろうとしていないさりげなさ、とてもなんていうんですか、ふわっと香る清潔感が私は好きです。他のね、ロストチェリー3位にチェリーパンク、もうちょっとバレてしまったんですけれども、チェリーパンクはちょっと気合が個人的にはいります。つけるときにやっぱり気分を選ぶという点で難しいところがあるんですけれども、こちらのブラックペルフェクトはすごくつけやすい、毎日つけても全然飽きないというか、石鹸と同じようなねニュアンスですので素敵だなと思います。ゲランのね、このエレガンスを備えているという点でも、しかも値段もね、How much is this? Extreme affordable ですね。$60 for 50 milliliter、super affordable、とってもね、手に取りやすい価格なのに、このなんていうんですか、チェリーとアーモンドの2大柱の上にふわふわとした泡が乗っているっていうね、感じのイメージですので、とてもつけやすいですね。
Also came before this one.
Yeah, it came before this one. しかもです。
OG, Grandpa.
Yeah, it's the OG, the original.
そうなんです。そうなんです。最も古いですね。この今日レビューしたのコースの中で、だから好きですね。こちらは本当につけやすい。
It's like grandpa, father, daughter.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
And number 3、3位はチェリーパンクです。なんといってもこの楽しいエッジの効いた明るさがとても魅力的だと思います。反骨精神をよく表せているなと感じます。なんていうの、ポーズしているような、私なんていうんですかね、もう本当に自分の生きたい人生を生きているような女性や男性にとてもふさわしくて、そのような心意気を表現するには最高の香水だと思います。ということで、私が選んだ第3位トップ3はこちらでした。ということです。2人も同じようなランクになってましたね。It's very funny. We ranked the kind of
same three. We're in our top 3.
I feel like these are in their own tier. You know?
Yeah,
they're kind of like a tier above the rest.
Yes.
But I really like this ranking, Elizabeth, because they're just like so broad. I think because the chair, the not the ranking, the selection that you have, because they're just so different and so broad and different price points and stuff from different houses and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's just all about the note, so I think that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for enjoying it. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I like this one. It was good.
Yes, it is wonderful.
So before we wrap up, we have 2 more comments.
Good. Yeah, some good questions actually. I was looking at them.
Yeah. What's that one?
It's a very good idea to present the bottles. That makes it easier to understand.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then, hello, can men wear cherry punk? Here's my opinion on that. Yes, but it will not have the same impact on your image as it would on a woman.
Right.
So if you're wearing
That's
cherry punk, if you're wearing cherry punk as a man, I think it's fine. You'll be wearing a leathery cherry fragrance, and the leather will probably stand out, but it's not going to be like part of your identity, you know. Whereas if a woman wears it, it's a statement piece. It has intention. It's a statement fragrance for sure. So the answer is yes, they can, but not to the same effect that a woman could wear.
Yeah, it kind of loses its purpose if a man wears it, but you can wear it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. The purpose is for women, a specific type of woman, actually. You know.
Yeah.
So it loses that effect, like Raph said, on men.
Well explained. Yes, definitely. そうね。 男性でもつけられはしますが、女性に与えるインパクトほど大きな影響を与えることはできないと2人とも言ってますね。やっぱりチェリーパンクは反骨精神のあるすごいこのなんていうんですか、特定の女性を表現しているゆえ、そのような感じの女性がつけるとその最大限のポテンシャルを発揮できるけれども、男性がつけるとその効果は薄まってしまうということです。Yeah.
Right. Nice.
All right.
All
We
right.
had a great time and I had a blast. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. 今日も皆さん参加してくれてありがとうございました。ラファエルね、special guest ラファエル。I'm so happy. He joined 3 lives total and he was very insightful for us.
Yep, it was good. Thanks so much for being a guest.
Yes.
Yeah, it was fun. Until next time.
Exactly. Please come back
For the next visit.
time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
everybody have a wonderful day and keep smelling good.
yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. See you. Bye-bye.
See ya. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.